First impressions of training camp so far?
We getting out there from day one till now. We don't got on pads yet, but it definitely feels like it for sure. The physicality there on both ends. Offense and defense in the trenches. It's a lot of good things happening.
What are you seeing so far defensively?
Javon Hargrave and John Allen for sure. Those two dudes inside. Those are forces for sure. Gonna be a big, real part in our defense this year. I'm excited to have them on our team.
I know it's only year 2 for you, but seeing Josh get that contract, what was that like?
Man, it was happy, man. That's career right there. So it's happy to see somebody from back home. Get what he deserves. He's been here for a very long time. He's gonna be here for the rest of his career. So my opinion. So it's a blessing.
How do you look to build off that second half that you had last season?
We're going in the right direction. Had a lot of time in the offseason, to focus on what I need to work on. Again with my teammates, with JG, working out with him in the offseason. Talking to coaches and stuff like that, and just what I need to critique in my game, how I can benefit the team. And so, yeah.
What have you identified so far specifically that you want to work on?
My overall perspective is, just all around, from the run to dropping to knowledge in general, at this level of the game. And, just the more reps I get, the better I get at it. So.
What are your first impressions so far of the fans, the crowd?
I think it's pretty dope. Anytime you can get a crowd out here and cheer us on during practice, it's a surreal feeling.
Being on the other side of the Skull Champ, what was that like for you?
I don't think I experienced it yet. The game time, it's a whole different feel to it, but I'm real excited to hear it.
How have you been adjusting so far with some new teammates? I think I saw you walking with Jonathan Allen earlier. Have you been adjusting well?
Oh, yeah. We all been kind of close, hanging out a lot in the off season, so it's pretty easy. We all friends now, and just right now we just all trying to push each other.
And then coming off a season with an injury, what do you have to prove to yourself?
It's just showing I still got it. I'm just excited to being so long. I've never been that long off of football in a while, so I'm just excited to get back out there and make some plays.
Has the nickname Gravedigger carried over well here?
Of course. I think that's been about 10 years in the league now. It'll come when I make a couple of sets.
On the topic of 10 years, what's been working so well for you heading into year 10?
Just being humble and hungry. Just still hungry to prove myself every day and just come out here and compete at a high level.
With Justin missing a little bit of time, how are you looking to kind of take advantage of possibly extra reps coming your way?
Yeah, man, I'm taking full advantage of it, just trying to learn as much as possible. Always, man, I'm just a big guy that's trying to always learn from the other guys, learn from other guys' mistakes in the film room and stuff like that. Always watching film on past games and stuff like that, anything of that nature. So,
what stands out to you about trying to learn and get acclimated to this offense? What's kind of like jumping out at you right now?
Yeah, definitely attention to detail. It's a lot of the small details and stuff. I feel like that's what I got to work on. That's my biggest thing, the small fundamentals and stuff of that nature, because that's a lot of people forget that stuff in your routes, the deeper routes. There's a lot of deeper routes in the league. So just really attention, the small details, and that's the biggest thing.
What are you hoping to show these coaches, really, with your ability? Obviously, they drafted you mid-round, so what are you looking to show these coaches?
Definitely my playmaking ability, just my versatility. I feel like I can play gunner on special teams. I can do kick return. I can do punt return. I'm playing the slot, play outside. So just my love for the game, because I'm able to do anything to contribute to the team and help us win. So.
With your special teams ability, just how much do you think that could help you separate with some of your peers?
Oh yeah, I feel like it would separate me a lot because all 4 years in college, I was always a gunner. I was always catching kicks, catching punts, running down on kickoffs. So I really give thanks to all my college coaches and stuff like that, because they really put me in position to play all special teams. So I kind of have a feel for all the special teams that they want me to play here. They want me to play here. So I have a big comfortability with that. So
what's it like working with Matt Daniels? He has a ton of energy. Just kind of what are your early impressions of him?
Yeah, he's an awesome dude. He's on me. He makes sure I'm on my details, on my stuff and stuff like that. And then DG as well, one of the other special teams guys, they always make sure they're on me, getting those extra meetings, making sure I'm catching kicks after practice, catching punts after practice, and all that stuff of that nature. So just giving me the small details and the small tips to help me succeed.
Ty, what's the biggest difference now in this offense compared to like a year ago when you were playing at the collegiate level?
Right, I would definitely say the volume of the playbook is definitely a lot more than it was in college. And once I said the attention to detail, it's a lot of details, a lot of small stuff, a lot of small motions, splits and stuff like that on the field, how to run this route. A lot of the routes are deeper, so I got to make sure I'm opening up my stride, not tippy-toeing and stuff like that when I get to the point of the attack of the route. So, I would say the deeper routes and just attention to detail.
how competitive does it get out there between offense and defense?
Yeah, man, it's the NFL, man. So everything's competitive. Every rep we do, every special teams rep, every offensive rep, even in the receiver room, is highly competitive. So I would say it's definitely up there for sure. So a guy like me, you got to make sure I'm recovering every day, making sure my body is right, making sure I'm coming in with fresh legs, and making sure I'm getting in the cold tub and stuff of that nature, so I can come out here and compete.
What's your early impression of JJ?
Which one? There's a lot of JJs on the team. That's my dog. So he was beating me up at Maryland. We used to play Michigan all the time, but we're locker roommates, so we always have jokes and stuff like that. We always talk. So that's definitely my dog. We have a good relationship.